Well, if you ever thought that maybe popular culture is one of the reasons why Trump is president, popular culture is one of the reasons why Trump is president. Every area of American life has to be perverted for politics. Every single one. Your latest example, HGTV, is now featuring its first ever throuple on House Hunters because what you wanted was propaganda about how a married couple who brought in a woman to live with them, and yes, they have kids. No one gives a crap about the kids, by the way. In these situations, no one gives two damns about the kids. Seriously, because this woman who's being brought in is not biologically related to the kids. She doesn't know the kids. She's being brought in as a late addition to this couple's personal life. But nobody ever thinks, like, would it be good for the kids to just bring this stranger into our house and have this person live with our children? Like, would that be a great idea, really? Like, nobody ever thinks of that. But this is apparently a moment of glory for House Hunters. It's representation, guys, representation of diverse sexual orientations, according to people.com. The episode is titled, "Three's Not a Crowd in Colorado Springs." The family came armed with a list of must-haves for their new resident, including a 3-car garage and a master bathroom that will accommodate 3 people. As you will see from this clip, it is pretty obvious that the master bathroom is only meant to accommodate 2 people. But in any case, here's a little bit of the clip from people talking about this dumb episode.
All right, HGTV made history on Wednesday by featuring its first ever throuple. In case you didn't know, that's 3 people in a polyamorous romantic relationship. They were on the very popular show House Hunters. Take a look.
Texans Brian, Lori, and Jelly do realize there's nothing conventional about them.
We're a throuple. It's a relationship that's 3 people, not just 2.
There you go. The episode titled "Three's Not a Crowd in Colorado Springs," and it follows Brian.
What I'm about to describe to you is absolutely 100% the truth. So the man and the woman are married. They brought in this other lady. They met her at a bar, which, first of all, when you go to a bar and you meet just a rando, and then you're like, what if we brought you in and both married you? There's something wrong with your relationship already. I'm just going to put it out there that your relationship ain't going great. Right? If you're hitting up the bar so that you can bring other people into your relationship, as a person who's been married for nearly 12 years, I'm going to say you got a problem. You got a problem. Okay, but this picture, what it shows is the wife who looks pretty excited to be on House Hunters, and the female, the other female, wife, not wife, like they're not formally married, obviously. That's not legal yet. It will be soon enough because once you have devalued the institution of marriage from man and a woman getting together to bear and rear children to any number of people of any sex and orientation who love each other, then why not? Why? I mean, seriously, like there's no logical barrier to this, obviously. In any case, the 2 ladies look pretty happy about the situation, and old Brian over here looks like he is beginning to realize, it is now dawning upon him that his wife is a lesbian, right? I mean, that's actually what's happening in these clips. It's beginning to dawn on Brian that what started off as a sexy idea has now resulted in him in the sidecar, right? Well, it turns out there's just 2 seats in that front seat of the car, and old Brian's gonna be riding in the trunk, and that's dawning on Brian as this episode goes on. But you gotta love that the media are now pushing the idea that all forms of relationship are equivalent, wonderfully moral, decent. It's not just HGTV, by the way. And if you mention this, it's because you're intolerant. Now, listen, I don't want any of this regulated. I don't care. I mean, I don't care in the sense that I don't think the government should get involved. Whatever floats your boat on a governmental level. However, in terms of what is best for the raising of children, what is best for sexual values, I'm not going to pretend that monogamous relationships are just equivalent and on every moral level with polyamorous ones. I hope you enjoyed that clip from The Ben Shapiro Show. If you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date on all of our future content.